Okay, we should be live. Hello, everyone. We're gonna do a little bit of a test. Do you see it, Tammy?
No.
You don't see it? Oh, shoot. Should I give you a couple minutes to share as I introduce the Go Live?
Yep, just introduce and then
Yeah.
I'll...
Okay, so hello, everyone. I hope everybody's having a great afternoon. We're back. We're back from summer vacation. We're back from summer, I guess, and yeah, we're starting again with the interviews, the live interviews on our pages. And what's happening right now is that we were trying to stream live on both pages, on Tammy's page and my page. And for some reason, we did part of the setup, and I don't know. Apparently, we missed something, so it's not streaming on her page. But she's taking care of that, and in a little while, she will be able to introduce herself as well.
Yeah, I don't know if I can share it because it's not going live on my... It's weird.
You should, where you can comment or like or whatever the post that you see. You should see the share, and it should give you an option, share to a page, and then
Right,
you can choose your
but
page.
I can't find your live. So...
Oh, really? Okay, maybe give it a couple of minutes.
Yeah, we'll just go ahead, and if it doesn't work, I'll just interview on my page sometime.
Because I got the notification that I was live.
Yeah, I see that you're live up top.
Yeah. Do you want to check on your phone?
I'm on my phone with my...
Well, you're on the phone with the stream.
So I'm checking on the computer, but...
Okay, I see.
I'll check on my old phone, I guess.
Yeah, these things happen, but it's okay because... Oh, we have already... Okay, look at this. We have people watching. Hi, Nadia. How are you? You are both live. What do you mean you are both live?
So are we live on my page?
Nadia, can you check if Tammy is live on her page as well? You are both live. Maybe we are.
Or maybe it's on my page too, and it's just not showing up on my computer for some reason.
I'll go check. Okay, she says she's gonna go check.
Okay.
Look at that. We have an assistant.
Yeah. Way to go, Nadia.
Do you know her?
Yep, I know her from the business.
Okay, yeah, me too. But she lives in Montreal East here, and
okay, I've never met her in person.
Yeah, we haven't met either. We were close to meeting once, and there was a meetup here in Montreal, and for some reason, I don't know, her or myself, we couldn't make it, so we missed each other. But yeah, it's gonna happen. Don't worry. Okay, so let's get started. Sorry?
I said, yeah, we can just get started, and if worst comes to worst, I'll just put it on later.
Oh, look, she says not on her page.
Yeah, it's not on my page.
Okay. Yes, you can share the link. Thank you, Nadia, for your help and assistance. Okay, so like I was saying, we're getting back to the live interviews, and today I have the pleasure of having Tammy here on my page. We've done this a while back, and we've talked a little bit about business, and through this platform, we don't know each other either. We're in different provinces as well, but we created a friendship, so we collaborate with each other. And I wanted to talk to her today to see how she was doing, to remind the audience why she started a digital business. So how did you come to look for a digital business? Or I don't know, some people are not even looking for a business and they find this opportunity and they start investigating. So what was your case?
So I wasn't looking for an online business at all. Like, I was working for a doctor, and I had a pretty busy schedule. I loved my job. It was long hours sometimes. I wasn't around my family as much, and it came into my news feed one day, like randomly, and I was like, what is this? And the girl was from Canada. She was from Alberta, and I was like, oh, she's a Canadian and she's a mom. And she was talking about this free workshop. So I figured, well, if I get nothing to lose, I'll check it out. So I checked it out. But at the time, I wasn't interested because I was working and I was skeptical a little. And I prayed about it and prayed about it. And the Lord kept saying yes, but I was still skeptical. So meanwhile, I ended up had to quit my job and start homeschooling my daughter. And when I did that, it popped up in my news feed again, someone else. And this person I actually knew from Nova Scotia. So I was like, okay, is this real? Is it legit? And she's like, yeah. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. So on February 14th, 2020, I ended up doing it. And I was like, why did I wait so long? But it was at the perfect timing because I had quit my job in January 2020. And then I started the business in February 2020.
Oh yeah, okay. So me too. I didn't hear the year, but I just kept the February the 14th. So I said, okay, Valentine's, and yeah.
Yeah, I think we started at the same time.
Yeah, we did. Yes, we did. And now that you're talking about it, I remember. So yeah, we're sharing anniversaries. That's cool.
Yeah.
So okay, it's good that you knew somebody. In my case, I didn't. When this popped up on my page, on my Facebook profile, I didn't know the person, so I had to do a lot of research. And although there are many people from Montreal, I lately I found out I have a neighbor that's doing this business, and we became friends. We went to Calgary together, and we did a lot of things. And yeah, it's weird how small the world is, right? And you end up knowing people around you that do the business, and that's great. That is so good. So yeah, you said you were a bit skeptical, and I can relate to that because I myself was a bit skeptical. But I was skeptical also on myself, not knowing if I was going to be able to
exactly
to learn, say, oh, am I too old for this, and things like that. Am I getting to something new? What am I going to do? So skeptical, on myself as well. But what made you trust the system?
Watching that workshop, like I watched it a few times. I watched it, the recorded one. I didn't have time to watch the live one, and I didn't know what it was I was looking into. So I was kind of like turning it on when nobody was in the room so I could learn what I was learning before I even introduced it to my family. And I watched the people give their testimonials, and they were crying with joy, and they were happy, and they were talking about how their lives were changed, how they got to quit their jobs, how they were able to take care of their families in the Philippines. And I could tell they were real, and I could feel their feelings. And I was like, these people are real just like me. These people are everyday, normal people just like me. They weren't tech savvy. They weren't like business professionals. If they can do this, I can do it, right? So that was my really like my aha moment, like, wow, this is legit. Like I can tell by these people that they're not actors, right?
Yes, yeah, exactly. I just want to acknowledge some people right in here. Hi, Marco. He's my boyfriend, so always supporting me there. Thank you for watching.
That's
and
cute.
He's also saying, never too old to improve your lifestyle, offer your family a better life. Yeah. He knows what I want. So, and we also have Tammy. Nadia saying you are live on your page. Did you manage to share?
Managed to share on my personal page. Yeah, I just did a couple minutes ago, but I didn't want to interrupt.
Okay. No, that's okay. At least we know you're live. Great. It's working. Thank you, Nadia. And thank you everybody for watching. That's great support from you guys. And yes, feel free to share what our testimonies, our interviews, and if you think that somebody can benefit from listening to us, feel free to share.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So Tammy, okay, you said you weren't working at the time, but you have a busy family. So how do you manage? How much time do you dedicate to your business?
I don't dedicate a whole lot. Like usually, probably I'll check my messages. Like in the morning, I do my alone time with the Lord, and I do my homesteading stuff. So I got chickens to feed and chicks to feed and the dog to take out and different things. And then I'll check my messages. Sometimes I'll schedule my posts, and I do have a busy life. Like I'm a homesteader. My daughter homeschools. So now it's our busy season, September, right? So we started homeschooling and she's in an orchestra. She played in Carnegie Hall. They got invited to play in Carnegie Hall in New York. Proud mama here. And she travels a lot with the orchestra because they perform. They get sold out concerts and they perform. And we have to be on the road for that. So I really needed the flexibility of something like this. So it works great. I don't work to live anymore. I actually stick the work in when I can. And it works just great for me. So
yeah, that's great. And in my case, I'm working full time in construction, so yeah, I'm dedicated 40 plus hours, to my full-time job, and a little bit here, a little bit there. Sometimes my lunch breaks depends on what I have to do or what I want to do at that day, that specific day, or a little bit in the evenings. After I have set scheduled with my son. Okay, I say up to this time we're available for homework and study, and then the rest either we'll do it before or you do it on your own, right? Because I take a couple hours in the evening, to and not even every day, so depending on what you want to do and how fast, let's say, you want to go, right? And how much you want to put in. And but definitely it's not because it's online, it doesn't mean that everything it comes easy. You still have to learn to work the system, to understand how the system works, and to make it, to set it up for yourself, because there's a lot of automation, right?
yeah.
And that is why one of the reasons why it's so flexible, because you don't need to be present for the business to be working for you. Inquiries come in, and we have the email campaigns and all the automated stuff that gets done for us, but we have to set them up, right? But of course we have a great training that comes with it, which makes me ask you, were you I don't know, tech savvy, or did you have any kind of knowledge previous to starting this business?
I was definitely not tech savvy. I was like a middle-aged grandmother that worked as a doctor's administrator, and I knew how to use the computer for like booking appointments, going on Facebook, checking things out. That was about it. But being in this business, I learned how to like edit videos, make videos, do voiceovers, all these fun things, and make business pages. I've helped friends make their own business pages, like for like their brick and mortar companies. I never did go lives or live interviews before, so I learned a lot. So like if I could do it, nobody has an excuse, because I was the furthest thing from tech savvy. I'd ask my daughter, and my granddaughter probably knew more than me about the computers, right?
Yeah, which is what happens to us as well. Having teenagers in the house, you have a tech savvy next to you. So
Yeah.
exactly, myself as well. Yeah, I work with computers, but the knowledge is specific on what I need to do for my work, right? And that's it. I mean, we use it. It's a tool, right, for us, and this is a tool also for our business. But and I always say I didn't know the behind the scenes of Facebook. I was only a normal standard user, of social media, and only Facebook, let's say, because I wasn't using every social media. Now I'm more into all of them, not all of them, but almost. And now you know how to set up an ad, you know how to control your ad, you know how to publish it or whatever. But because we have the training that gives us that possibility of learning. Otherwise, if you have to go out and get a course to learn how to advertise on social media, it's ridiculous. The prices are ridiculous, and we have it all given to us with the package of this business, which is it's not seen around a lot. And we have a lot of people that are on our platform who have experience on doing Amazon, Shopify, and they all comment the same thing. The lack of support of, okay, you have the business, now you're on your own. And in this case, we're never on our own. There is either the training to go to or a great community of people that are doing the same thing as us, and smaller groups of people. Like I'm part of the Spanish speaking community because I'm from Argentina. I speak Spanish, and we tend to gather with people who speak our own language, right? Maybe with you it's the same thing for your church or your province, things like that. And you always have somebody who's going to be there for you, who has an answer. And because we are worldwide, the answer can come from the other side of the world, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah, we do
exactly.
have a like amazing sports system. Like you have your mentor and coach that's provided, but like you said, there's communities. Like I'm in the 50 plus group with another like a bunch of 50 plus people, and because I started the business in my 40s, I'm in the 30s to 50s in betweeners. They let me stay, so I'm in both those groups. And then there's a lady in the group, the business Taryn, and me and her hit it off really well. So she actually invited me to her team's training. So I go in their group, and then I have my uplines group. So I have lots of different groups to be a part of and lots of people to be with, and meetups. Like I love the meetups. Like you can find people in your area that you can have a meetup with, and then you're going to get along great. Like the first one I went to, I was nervous. I was like, I'm new in the business. I don't know anyone. They're probably all like, I didn't know what to expect. But I went to that first meetup, and they were just people like me and easy to get along with. And I was like, yes,
Yes.
I'm so glad we had this meetup because I was around all these people that thought the way I did about the business and that were excited, and you could see that it was real because you were with actual people in person. So it was amazing. So yeah, no matter where you start up, there's usually meetups, which are great.
Exactly. Yes, yes. We had also in here in Montreal, we had the last one I couldn't go, but I've seen pictures, and it was really massive in the sense that a lot of people, I think people even from Ottawa came to meet their business partners, and have a fun. It was a Saturdays, was one of these last Saturdays of the summer, and to have I don't know. I think they made barbecue. They did a barbecue or everything, and the weather was amazing. So I just want to share. See, Marco saying you owe it to yourself. Invest 20 minutes of your time to watch the webinar. Yeah, we didn't get to the webinar yet. Instead of watching Netflix, these 90 minutes can change your life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Exactly. And today, Tammy, what could you invite the people for our workshop, because we are Thursday. Oh, and yeah, I don't want to forget to say something about that, but I'll let you do that.
Yeah. Next Thursday, I'm actually going to be one of the guest speakers on it.
Oh, that's good.
So pretty
Yes.
exciting. We have it it depends where you live. Like where we live, it's Tuesday and Thursday, but depending on your time zone, some places it's Wednesday and Friday.
Yeah.
Um, and it's live, and it's no cost, it's complimentary. And it's really important that you do that. We've all done it. Everybody in the business, there's 174,000 plus of us in the business. We've all did it. It's your first step, because that step, you're going to hear lots of tidbits of information. Some of it, even if you don't do the business, you're going to benefit from, because it's stuff that you'd be paying for outside of the business, right? It's very good. And then you're going to have the last part, which is my tidbits of I love. Like I could go to every one because it's people's testimony. So you're going to hear from people in the business, their testimony about how it's changed their lives, how they replace their income with the same or more. Like it's amazing. You're going to want to go to it. And what you're going to want to do is bring a pen and paper. We used to have a live chat, but then there was people that were causing havoc in there, so we had to stop it. But what you do is you just write down any questions that you have, and then if you're on Julie's page, just message her and tell her I want to ask you these questions. If you're on my page, message me. We're an open book, and we're going to help you to understand it. There's just so much information that we need to do it this way, because like she was saying, the business is 90% done for us. So we don't want to be spending hours telling people the same thing over and over. So that's why we have the workshop. And I'm going to add, a lot of people get concerned because we need their email. Like they need to email us their name and their email address, and then they get the link sent to them. There's a couple of reasons for that. Like I was telling one of my new people the other day, they need to know there's 174,000 people in the business. So if you're signing up under me, you want me to be your mentor. If you're signing up under Julie, you want her to be your mentor. when you do that email, it's going to show that you were my lead, we call it, or you're hers. So that's the reason that we need your email, not because we want to like sell your information. We don't do any of that. It's just to keep track of who's under who for the people that are in the back end doing all the work for us. It's not like, oh, we need all their emails, right? It's just so that we can do that. And then you're going to get lots of information. You're going to get the link to the invite only workshop. And if you can't make it to the live one, or you were so excited and you want to watch it again, you're going to get the replay. So it's a benefit to do that. And I don't know about in Julie's group. I always say it without the accent. In my group, we have, like with my website, when you go to my website, it's going to give you access also to a private group that we have on Facebook. And you're going to be able to find out more about us. And it's just amazing. So even if you're like skeptical a little, check it out. Watch us on our group, watch us on our regular page. See, we wouldn't be giving our information and our real faces and our real names if it wasn't legit. And the reason that you see a lot of us online is because there's over 174,000 of us, which shows you that we're legit, because we would have been shut down by now.
Yes,
and the guys that started this community were actually featured in Fortune magazine as one of the top online businesses in the world. So that there should give you comfort. And the company that we are partnered with, they have been in the business for 50 years and they're doing great. So lots of paper trails that you can find to see how legit we actually are.
Yes, that is great, valuable information you just gave, Tammy. Thank you. And I didn't want to forget to mention that tonight, and I was excited about tonight's webinar because I did my post inviting people, and I was also telling, there's going to be, there's 3 people in the webinar that have been guests on my page, just like you and I right now. And that's Joanna, Adrian, and Lisette. I had them. So it's people that we know, so when we say it's real people, ordinary people, just like you and I, sharing their story, we don't just say it for the fun of saying it. We say it because we know it. And you can scroll around and go find those interviews, and you're going to see the same thing they share on the webinar. It's what they shared on my page, probably a lot shorter on my page, but that's what we do, right? And I was so excited. I said, oh my gosh, these people, I've had them on my page. And it's fun to see, because that's the reflection, that next what is it, next Tuesday you're going to be?
Next Thursday, the 14th.
Thursday, okay, so a week from now.
Yeah, so 2 Thursdays in a row you'll have your guests being on there.
Absolutely, you bet. I'm going to post about it. So thank you, Tammy, so much for today. And I hope people have gotten a good information. So you know what to do. Message Tammy if you're interested in this business. Message me if you're interested in this business, and we can get you started. And if not, that's it. You just turn the page, and it's for everybody, but it's not everybody likes to do what we do, but it's doable by anybody, despite your profession, despite your origin. English is not my first language in my case, and Tammy, yes, but there's a lot of different people in this business, and you can always make your way around starting the business.
Yeah, and they actually have like captioning and stuff so that you can actually change it to your like that's how great it is now. Like they have it so that you can change it to your language, right? And I wanted to add something.
Yes.
If you're watching this, there's a reason. You didn't just randomly show up on here and say, oh, I'm bored and there's nothing on TV, I'm going to watch this, right? There's a reason that you're here. There's always a reason. And I think the answer to the reason. There's something missing in your life. You're not happy. Either you're not having enough time with your family or your friends, or you're not making enough income. Some people make the income, but they don't have the time. Some people just need a plan B. Whatever it is, there's a reason you're here. So you owe it to yourself to just check out the workshop and see, is this for me? If not, at least you did your due diligence, and and you won't be wondering, was it?
Yes.
5 years down the road, when you're still miserable with whatever you're not happy with now, it's just going to be worse.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
Do yourself a favor.
What Tammy is saying is this gives you the opportunity to make an informed decision. whether it's that you like it or that you don't, but at least you know why you don't like it or why you do like it. So we always talk, and show how proud we are and how much we love this and everything. But it's up to, every individual to make up their decision whether they want to proceed or they're interested or it's something that they want to do. But yeah, definitely. We're here for that. So take
Yeah.
advantage of us.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Tammy. I hope you have a great evening and we'll see you soon.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.